Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy, Food Junkie, and I'm coming at you on my way to work. And those of you who watch my going to work videos know how we do it. You know how we get down. So we're going to talk about it today. Let's get into it. First, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers, all the new subscribers and content creators who have been supporting me recently. I really appreciate that. My day ones, you know, I love you. You know, I appreciate your support. You know, I definitely, you know what I'm saying, love the fact that you have been with me since the beginning, so thank you very much. All the new ones, you know, I'm an acquired taste. You know, I'm a little bit of everything, you know, and I'm okay with that. But let's talk about what's been going on these YouTube streets. You guys, well, I'm going to work and I get a sandwich or two because I'm hungry. That's what it is. So don't judge me, just pay attention. I really needed that first bite. I'm so hungry. Anyways, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what's been going on and why it's been going on. Now, personally, I don't see. A lot of this happens. So that's how people get, ooh, your new car got fucking fucked up. Ooh, damn. Oh shit, it's all fucked up in the back and everything. You got your new little tags on. Some people can't know them, some people shouldn't let them drive. Some people just can't drive. And y'all see why I be going crazy when I'm on my car, because people don't know what the hell is going on. This little stretch of road. It seems as though people don't know what the hell's going on. You know, just drive your car. Just drive. Eyes forward, hand at 10 and 2. Keep your head on the swivel. Keep your eyes constantly moving. That's all it takes. You know, ease up on the gas, press on the brakes. I'm sorry, just did the little brake. But anyway, so, yeah. Let's talk about what's been going on for the past couple of days, weeks, whatever. Petitions are getting handed out. People are talking about it. People are talking about someone else's business. Make it make sense, people. While we want to critique a content creator for having an opinion or not having an opinion about a certain subject, at what point in time does it make sense that you want to make your content about someone else not having an opinion about something that you should have an opinion about? People are entitled to talk about what they want to talk about, when they want to talk about it, how they want to talk about it. And of course, you may say the same thing about this video right here. Why am I talking about it? Because it doesn't make sense to me. You can do what you want to do, but it still has to make sense. It has to be logical. It has to be something that you can articulate to the point to where someone can actually get it. Someone can actually comprehend what's going on. Someone can actually comprehend what you're talking about. Take, for example, y'all girl. She makes a video seemingly to bring up a situation involving Larry Nelson. So the first half of the video basically was old videos of him cussing people out, yelling, screaming, foaming at the mouth, doing what he does. You know. Then she has a little interlude talking about, well, this ain't about him. It's about the fact that XYZ, now he's arguing with the gay guy. Everybody wants to take up for this gay guy. No, that's not it. I've never seen the person he's arguing with, because I really don't know his name. That's funny, I don't know his name. But I have watched Larry Nelson a couple times. And people are not defending the gay guy over the black woman that Larry cussed out. His own daughter, even, because that's what you want to have the narrative be. Oh, y'all protecting the black gay man, but y'all can't protect the black gay woman, the black straight woman. No, it's not that. Larry said what he said about his daughter. That's what he said about his daughter. But what did his daughter do to deserve the cussing out? When he cussed you out, when he cussed Miss Olivia out, when he cussed Ronnie Lon out, what was done or said in order for him to get cussed out? No one's saying he should protect himself or defend himself against anyone. Well, let me just rephrase that. I'm not saying he should protect himself against anyone who comes after him. I would do the same. Probably not in his tone, but a cuss out would come, And in doing that, cussing someone out, he said things that, I hate to say this, hate to admit this, but Jay Wilson had a good point when he said the comment of act like a man. When you tell someone to act like a man, what are you saying? What are you trying to say? I guess the guy wore wigs and makeup and lipstick and whatnot. By the pure definition, you were born and you identify as a certain gender or a certain sex. You are acting like a man. What a man is to you or to him may not be the same thing what a man is to Larry Nelson. So by that comment to a homosexual man, act like a man, what are you saying? That is tinging on the verge of homophobia. That is tinging on the detrimental masculine stereotype that people, especially in the black community, choose to do. That's why you have so many DL brothers. That's why you have so many guys married to women, but yet still fucking around with other dudes. Because the whole concept of you must act like a man, you must be a man. The definition of a man has nothing to do with your gender or what's between your legs, or what you put on your face as far as makeup and wigs and things of that nature. I know plenty of effeminate men, well, people that I've deemed as effeminate, who are not gay, who are not bisexual, who are tolerant of the LGBTIA community, but is not part of the LGBTIA community. I guess they are because they're allies. So yeah, but they're not practicing members of, I should say, as far as the sexual realm of that. So when the comment comes from someone, act like a man, that can be taken as, the question need to be asked, what do you mean by that? And you can say based on your region, based on your city, based on your neighborhood, based on how you grew up or not everyone that you speak to or listen to you or hear you grow up the way you grew up. Grew up in your same neighborhood, grew up in your same region. So when you're on a platform in which you are trying to express yourself and be heard by people, you must then speak in a language or in a way that is universal, that everyone can hear, listen, and understand. You can't make these broad comments. You can't make these suggestive, have the suggestive type of language to where misunderstanding can come into place and creep into place. So that's what I think, or took from what Jay Wilson was saying. Jay Wilson also made a valid point when he said that, people don't question what is obvious or what is said or what is known, basically. Mr. Nelson gets upset because people question his sexuality. I said in my video yesterday, I don't know straight people or straight guys who go onto a sex site looking at other guys' private parts, keeping them, and then sending them out to women. I don't know that, to be true for a straight guy to do. I don't know a straight guy that have random dick pics in their phone to easily be accessible to send out to random women. while they're married. I'm saying I don't know that. So that's why people question. And when he defends himself, it tends to be at the detriment of the LGBTIA community. You know, and not saying he's homophobic, and not saying he's anything but what he said he is, which is a straight black man. I'm just saying these are the questions, concerns, comments that will be arose when you behave in a certain way. If you don't behave in a certain way, people can't call you that. People can't refer to you as that. You know, when you have this toxic masculinity, because you think that that's what you have to do in order to prove that you're a man. And even when you have choose to use a calm tone and a soft voice, that toxic masculinity comes out by the threats that you do. No one asks, God darn it, no one's asking you to change who you are. Be who you are. But understand what you present to us as the viewing audience. We're going to have an opinion about that. You can't sit up there and say, oh, well, that's not what I meant. Well, it's not always what you mean. It's how you say it, how you deliver the message. Like, I love steak. My favorite meal would be surf and turf. If I had a last meal on my dying day, it would be surf and turf. Preferably a nice 48-ounce porterhouse steak, cooked about medium, with a lobster tail, with drawn butter, seared scallops, grilled shrimp, a loaded baked potato with all the toppings, and a nice, delicious cold garden salad with a raspberry vinaigrette. And of course, I want some buttered honey yeast rolls on the side. I also may want some green beans, some asparagus, and some scalloped potatoes. I'm just saying, if I have my choice of a last meal, that would be it. Now, if you present that meal to me on a nice linen tablecloth with silverware on china, I will gobble it up right then and there with no questions whatsoever. But if you present that meal to me on the top of a dumpster in a back alley where there's rats, roaches, piss stains, and shit all over the place, I would not touch that meal with a 10-foot pole. See what I'm saying? It's not what you do, it's how you present it. You can give a dying man his last meal, his favorite last meal. And it all depends on how you present it. Well, me, I should say, if I would eat it or not. It's not what you say, sir. It's how you say it. It's how you present the information. So that's why people may think that that was a tinge of homophobia in the language that you used. Plus, they also remember what you said in the past. The old adage, that the past repeats itself, or the past will come up and bite you in the ass. I'm just saying, we need to be very conscious and careful about what we put out there, because it never dies. There is one person out there that has seen it, that has saved it, that remembers it, and that would throw it back in your face. There's always that one person that would do that. There's always that one person that remembers it, that will bring it up. No matter how much you say you changed, if the inkling of that old person arises, at that point, someone will be like, oh, I saw when he did this. I remember he did this a couple years ago, a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago. Change comes when you exhibit the behavior of change. Change does not come because you just voice it and say, oh, I've changed, or I'm trying to change. Now, we can accept that. We can make it plausible and feasible that you are in the process of changing. We all are a work in progress. But just because you want to change, you want to change badly, and you voice that want, does not mean that it negates or people forget what you have done previously and your past behaviors. You said, sir, that Larry Nelson, that this guy calls you liar. Well, let's be clear. Omitting truth, leaving things out when questions are asked, are all considered lies. Out and out embellishing is considered a lie. Out and out not telling the truth in general is a lie. And if you can honestly say that you have done none of those things since your time here on YouTube, then of course it's time for you to be offended. But I could point out 6 or 7 things off the top of my head that you have lied about or embellished on or not told the total honest truth about. See, the thing is, we all lie. We lie for different reasons. We lie not to hurt people's feelings, to protect ourselves. We lie to make sure that, we get what we want. We lie for all different types of reasons. We all do. And the first person to say that they're not a liar or don't lie, not a liar, but don't lie, because there's a big difference. A liar is someone who consists to tell untruths in order for malicious intent and something to gain from themselves. The person that lies is just people that sometimes don't want you to know. Be it may hurt your feelings if they tell you the truth. Be it may make you feel uncomfortable. It may make them look differently in your eyes. A lot of reasons why people lie. To build up their self-esteem, to build up their confidence. And sir, I believe that you have lied several times since I've watched you. I don't watch you often. But in every video, I believe there is a lie there that you have told, or something that you have held back or embellished on. So someone calling you Larry, or Liary, whatever he calls you, is no different. Then you say that you have hearsay knowledge that they call him, well, hello. That was funny though, by the way. Well, hello. I laughed at that. Well, hello. That was good. Well, hello. I found it funny. But yeah, it just is what it is. You say what you say about him, he said what he said about you. You threatened to whoop him like he was a child. That's a grown man, yo. What are you doing? You can't, let's make this say, you do what you want to do. But you shouldn't do that and expect that to go unanswered. You can't threaten people. You can't talk to people's parents and family members. Take it off of YouTube and then bring it back onto YouTube and expect people not to respond to that. Those are the things that people ask. People say they don't know any straight men that will argue this much with the LGBTI community. I don't know that either. Not anybody that says they're straight and have no inkling whatsoever about hiding their sexuality or their urges and feelings they have, that would take this much time and energy to argue about something that they say is not true. Okay, you're not gay. You're not bisexual. You don't have feelings toward men. You are a chick magnet. Okay, I go with that. You say that, I go with it. But until I have evidence of the latter or the former, my opinion is going to go with what I see and what you say. Like I said, you are known to tell untruths. You are known to tell stories. You are known to embellish things. What you do in your bedroom is your business. It's none of mine whatsoever. What anyone, male or female, gay, straight, bi, tri, quad, whatever it is, cis, whatever it is, do in that bedroom have nothing to do with me. Only until I choose to bring myself into that situation, or they're trying to bring me into that situation. You know what I'm saying? Then and only then is it important. Then and only then is it important to me. Now, will I talk about it? Oh, yes, I will. Only if you brought it onto YouTube, though. I'm not researching what you do. I'm not, calling around to neighbors and, trying to find old school pictures of you and yearbook photos and things like that of you to get some information about you. Not that serious for me. I have too much going on in my life, too much going on personally for me to sit here and worry about what someone else is doing in their personal life. But now, if I see something that is questionable, I will ask the question. We always have questions. We always have questions. But yeah, that's one thing. It's just that, you know, it confuses someone like me who is inquisitive and who have, I think, a rational chain of thought and see things sequentially as events, I should say. This happened, okay, then that happened, okay, then they did this, okay, then they did back and did that. To me, those things make sense. But when it doesn't make sense, that's when the questions arise. When there's holes in the story, when there are, you know, things left out, leads things up to interpretation. You know, be it my interpretation or someone else's interpretation. But it leaves things up for interpretation. And for me to be upset with someone who interpreted something that I didn't say, I have to understand that they ask questions for clarity, like I ask questions for clarity. You know, when questions are asked, you want to be clear about what you're talking about, what you think, or what you feel. You want to make sure that what you're saying is accurate. At least I do. You know, if you choose to tell the truth or not, it's up to you. That goes for anyone. If you choose to disclose the truth, it's out there. You expose it, you do it for yourself, and that's all it is. But once you start omitting things and hiding things and telling half-truths, your questionability and your integrity is something that then becomes in jeopardy. And that may offend you, that may turn you off, that may turn you on, that may turn you sideways. I don't know. But I want to be the person that always tell the truth as close as possible so that when I'm saying something, it is believed. It is something that if I make a mistake, I don't mind going back and correct that mistake. I don't mind apologizing for that mistake. But what I will do is make sure that I tell the truth as much as possible. And the stories that I tell and things that I speak and say, especially on these cameras, is as accurate as possible. And if I see someone in my chat, I will ask them a question. I heard this. Is this true? Do you mind telling me what happened? You don't have to if you don't want to, but, you know, this is a safe place, and I don't mind asking you this question. Do you mind answering it? I did that twice yesterday. One with a situation that involved me, had nothing to do with me whatsoever. I just heard inklings and stories and little things going on, so I asked the individual that came to my chat yesterday, what happened, is this true? They clarified it, I moved on. Another thing did involve the chat I was in, where some people was, you know, one person felt they needed questions and answers asked, wrong place, wrong time, of course, and then another person felt that they need to correct that and check someone. Again, wrong place, wrong time. You know, I understand how people feel, but when you are in someone's chat, just be respectful about it. Understand that, you know, you don't want the energy to change the energy of that particular chat unless you want to change it in a positive way or add positivity into that. I'm just saying. I try to be as honest with people as possible. I try to be as respectful as possible. Be it on this line right here, I'm talking to you on my car rides home, my car rides to work, or on my live chats. Because I truly appreciate the support. I really truly appreciate that people take time out of their day, out of their lives to visit and support and listen to and comment. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to do that. There's 1,001 different things you could be doing besides coming to my chat or watching my videos. But I truly appreciate the fact that you do come to see me. We visit, we hang out, we have fun, we laugh, we joke. You know, this channel is an amalgamation of everything. Like, I'm an amalgamation of everything. I try to speak on things, you know what I'm saying, intelligently, critically, with critical thoughts, critical thinking, critical processes I try to, you know, constitute. But at the same time, we all like a little mess. We all like a little, you know what I'm saying, heat every once in a while. But yeah, I just want to talk about that on my way to work, you know what I'm saying. I know I'll probably hit like 18,000 different topics right now. But yeah, you know, just be careful with what you say and where you say it, because not everything is going to be taken in the way in which you delivered it. Not everything is going to be accepted. People have their own processes and thought patterns and ways of collecting information and deciphering information. But when you try to be respectful to everyone, well, it's not, regardless of where you are, what's going on, you actually then start truly learning to communicate effectively with people. So I guess that everything was along the same topic, how Larry Nelson was communicating with Tara Line, how Jay Wilson communicated with Larry Nelson, how I communicated in my chat with people. So I guess, yeah, everything does go along. You see what happens? See, you guys, on that note, as I always say, love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and respect someone else. I'm Alpha now, almost at work. So until then, you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Peace out, you guys.